Shazam is the latest action comedy adventure superhero film from DC starring Zachary Levi, Mark Strong, Asher Angel, Jack Dylan Grazer, and Jaimin Honsu. It is directed by David F. Sandberg. The story is about a street-smart teenager named Billy Batson, played by Asher Angel, who runs away from one foster home to the next in search of his birth mother. Along the way, he encounters a mysterious wizard played by Jaimin Honsu, who gives him the ability to transform into an adult with superpowers, played by Zachary Levi, by merely saying the word Shazam. DC has clearly been working very hard on course-correcting its films, which was quite visible with Aquaman. From its opening frames, Shazam sets out to address the origin tale pitfalls inherent to the superhero genre. It quickly establishes a comical yet sensitive tonality, which allows you to get on board with an otherwise outlandish premise. This movie is clearly inspired by Big, starring Tom Hanks, and it even references the film in a scene. Drawing from that, director David F. Sandberg captures the imagination, enthusiasm, and pure glee of a little kid playing with his or her toys. He maintains an irreverent and exuberant approach throughout the film. But that sentiment wouldn't translate if it wasn't conveyed so well by the cast. Under Sandberg's direction, they give the characters the right amount of self-awareness without veering too far into campiness. This is especially applicable to Zachary Levi, whose playfulness as the title character never gets old. He's able to portray a sincere yet immature adolescent trying to take on the big bad world and yet doesn't know his own limits as a superhero. It also becomes obvious that Billy Batson, played by Asher Angel, isn't familiar with how a powered individual works, and that allows superhero nerd Freddie Freeman, played by Jack Dylan Grazer, to show him the ropes. These actors really draw you into this boyish adventure with their performances. Because of that, some of the best scenes include Shazam discovering his abilities with Freddy, and they are a joy to behold. Family is the narrative thread that binds this film. Even the villain, Dr. Thaddeus Sivana, played by Mark Strong, is forged by how his father and brother treat him as a young boy. That, along with Billy's search for his birth mother and his inability to find a home he can fit into, is where the plot finds its footing. Despite this, the screenplay never falls prey to melodrama, and the usual genre tropes are acknowledged and then promptly downplayed. The stakes are relatively lower than what we're used to, and yet crucial enough within this film. Even the action set pieces don't focus on fight choreography. Instead, these moments are used to further character development. It's a risky move that does falter slightly towards the finish line, but that's excused because everything else leading up to it is so much fun. I'm going with a solid 4 stars for Shazam. Bolstered by Zachary Levi's undeniable charm, this film embodies the childlike wonder associated with superhero and comic book movies. In a welcome change of pace, it is undoubtedly the lightest and most entertaining entry into the DC roster. Seriously, I haven't had this much fun in a DC film, and I think this is the direction to go for with this universe. Alright, you know the drill. If you watch this film, leave your comments below on what you think. And as always, keep watching It's Entertainment, only on Mirror Now, you first.